Well, I've shown you a couple videos where I've been playing with this bucket attachment on this bucket truck, and I think I finally have this bucket to where it is safe. I have the automatic leveling fixed, so you've seen it from the ground. I thought maybe you'd like to see it from in the bucket. I have a couple projects here at my hotel that I would like to work on. This ash tree here, and then I have another one that I think maybe is a crabapple. This spring was really hard on ash trees. They kind of froze back, and I've got some dead branches in this one, and I have another one over here. Maybe I'll show you a little closer just what they look like. This ash tree has been struggling for several years, but you see I got a lot of dead branches here. This lower one to the right, there's some life trying to come back into that, but I've got some dead branches there. Up toward the top, there are some too. So I'd like to get those trimmed out of there. And I have one here also that's a little closer to the property line. I've got quite a little bit that has died in it. A little bit even over on the neighbor. I don't know if I can get those out of there or not. We'll have to see. Then I have, I think, is a crabapple here. It puts out some really pretty flowers in the spring. But it used to be a really nice tree, but I've got some dead branches in it, one way up high that I've never been able to get to. And now I think I can get to it. And this one is a giant tree. And about halfway up, there's a broken off limb that if I can get up in there, I'd like to bring it down. I mentioned before, you've seen this operate from the ground point of view. I'm going to try to attach a camera on the boom and take you up with me as I try to get some of this dead stuff out of this tree and these other trees as well. And then this is more of the north side, northwest-ish. And I've got a 2-inch vent here that has blown over in the wind over the winter time. It has come loose from the mounts, and so the top, I don't know where it disappeared to, but it's not here. So I got a couple of 10-foot lengths of 2-inch PVC. I'd like to refasten this, and it goes clear to the top. Didn't do very good to bring you along when I don't turn the camera on, huh? Sorry about that. Well, you see by the view, we're about the height of the second windows on the second floor. Well, gotta go up a bit more here, huh? Looks like I gotta go to the top of this one. I don't know if you can see that. I got live branches there. I don't want to take this whole thing out. It looks like maybe that one right there. I got life in the very top. Looks like there's one right there I need to take out. One here that's broken off. I've been looking at scabbards for these bucket trucks, and I can see where I could sure use one. And little bags that attach to the side of the truck. I got one of those coming. Go down a little bit down here. It looks like right there. I got a little life. I don't want to take the live ones out of here. I missed one up here. Really not an arborist. We'll get some of this junk out of here anyway. We got one right here. Really get tangled up in here. I think I might call that good. Well, maybe over here if I could reach that one or two, huh? See that one right over there? Got some out on the end here too, huh? Take this one out right there. I don't want to take it there. There's some life there. Looks like about right here. Then I'll come to the other side here. Looks like right here. The bumpy ride, huh? Well, this is the view from the top of that ash tree. There were quite a few little dead limbs in there. But this is kind of where we're at. There's that crabapple tree that we trimmed on, and then this other ash tree that we trimmed at first. We're up about roof height on our hotel. So I'm just going to do kind of a panorama around town where we're at. So I think we'll go back down and try to get that coax off of the side of the building. Let's reach our max here. We're gonna make it though. There we go. This one's actually screwed into the mortar joint. But not anymore. Well, if you've never been in a bucket before, like I never had been, maybe that gives you a little bit of a perspective of what it's like to be bouncing around up there, how this works. I was going to put that vent pipe up, and I've got the pipe here, and I didn't buy any, the primer and glue, because I thought I had two different canisters here, which I did, and the primer is good, but both bottles that I had of glue were hard. So I don't have any glue to put the joints together with. So I guess I'm going to have to do that another time. But it kind of gives me a feel for how this operates, and I think it's a doable deal. It's going to be pretty handy, I think. So we'll do the vent pipe here maybe another day, see how it goes. Appreciate you coming along. Hope you enjoy the ride. Thanks for watching.